Hello everyone, this is Impulse and welcome back to the HermitCraft server. How you guys doing today? I'm doing fantastic myself. Good to be back from PAX and recording another episode of HermitCraft. Finally, finally guys, I know. But I'm back at it now. Super excited to get this episode to you guys because we're going to have some fun today. And we're actually not going to be working on Atlantis for once, even though it is coming along nicely, isn't it? We've got some more pillars up. Starting to connect things together, starting to get a real good idea of how big this is going to eventually be, and you can see we got a lot of work left. But today, guys, we're going to actually take our deal here, our project, to the Nether. We're going to be putting together a little bit of a farm in the Nether, because I've been having some issues, guys. As you can see, look at my XP level. It's 2. It's 2. I'm getting nowhere close to the 1,000 level XP challenge that I've put forth this season for myself. The Guardian farm's just not cutting it. It's not cutting it. It's great. We're getting lots of Guardian drops and all that good stuff, but it is just not cutting it, guys. I'm not going to get there with it. The Double Blaze farm also is slow. So instead, I'm going to go for a gold/XP farm. So we're going to go up here. This is some just random stuff that Tango and I have put down for live streams to get a few things. We were trying to get some pigment heads and I think trying to catch a ghast as well one time up here. We've done a lot of different things up here, but basically just made a mess. So we've got a big old platform up in the sky. I'm going to be cleaning this up today. I'm going to be tearing this down. We're going to be building up different types of platforms here. We're going to have the kind of the donut style platforms going on. If you guys are familiar with the donut, that's the gold XP farm that Snocrash did a while back, but we're actually going to be making lots of improvements upon that farm. So that's going to be cool, and we're going to be getting that thing to be going hopefully even faster, and you can see it's a bit dangerous up here with some magma cubes. Let's see if we can just get him out of here, because you guys know I've had enough deaths this season to magma cubes. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to clean this area up a little bit, and we're going to use a different mechanic to kill the pigmen. So entity cramming, as you guys may know, is on the season, and it only takes 25 entities to kill another entity, or basically entity cramming pops into effect and it won't allow the 26th entity to occupy the same spot. You guys have probably also seen by now, Doc showed it off a while ago, that minecarts actually count as entities. So we're going to use that logic to kill the pigmen in a very cool way. So, I'll basically be putting down 25 minecarts in one spot, and then if anything else occupies that spot, they're going to die. Pretty much immediately. It's like a 2-hit kill or something like that I've noticed. So anyway, let me clean things up around here, and I'll get started with the kind of showing you guys a little bit more about how we're going to do this. Alright, so before I tear this thing down, I did want to show you guys exactly what I was talking about with the entity cramming in the carts. So right here you can see I have 25 mine carts basically sitting on a track. So you can just kind of click on the side of the rail there and keep adding mine carts. And what's going to happen is anytime somebody comes in contact with those mine carts, they're going to get hurt, as I just did, just trying to get over here. And what we're going to do is we're going to lure these guys in, and they're going to come to us, and they're going to start taking damage. And, I kind of made an Enderman mad. Hopefully he doesn't find his way in here. Apparently the Enderman's also angry. Let's just make sure he's not going to come give us a visit. But you can see here all the pigmen are trying to get in here. They are just getting crammed inside those carts, and it's as simple as that. We can just stand here and collect XP. But of course, this isn't the most efficient spawn pad. This is just oh man, this is very loud. Oh, and now we got a gas shooting, and that's not good because he's gonna break our minecarts. So let's get him to at least aim over here. Oh jeez, oh man, can we get rid of this ghast? I've already done this. I've already placed 25 minecarts at one point, and I had a ghast completely ruin the whole deal for me. Oh jeez. That was bad. Are the minecarts gone? Are they still good? Oh, I think he did. Nope, they're still there. So you can see they're still getting crammed as they come through. But yeah, we may drop them down onto the carts so they don't have to wait in line, and that would kill them even faster. So that, I think, is what I'm going to do. But yeah, we're going to tear this down, turn these into much more efficient spawning platforms for these guys. This is just awesome. And we should have a very, very fast XP farm. That's also going to give us some gold, which is nice because a lot of times we find ourselves needing gold for powered rails and stuff. So definitely want to make sure gas can't spawn as well. But yeah, this is going to work out great. I'm excited. So now that that has been all torn out, we need to start building up the actual spawning platforms, or the donuts, so that we can give them a perfect area to spawn in around us inside of our spawn range, and then we'll give them some paths to get to us. And how we're going to improve upon the other designs that you guys have probably seen is we're actually going to go all directions here. So instead of making them go all the way around the circle and then find you through one path, I'm actually going to make it so that they can come from each cardinal direction, and we'll have a separate killing chamber for each direction here. So we just need to go out in 20 blocks, I think. So I've already used one here. Let me fix this up. And there we go. We'll go 19 more. And I'm just going to go out here and kind of mark where the inner edge of the circles are, or the donuts going to be, and then we'll get them built up. So, all right, guys, let's go build some platforms. And there we go, we got 3 whole donut-sized platforms all done. And that's as much as we're gonna do. That should be just enough. There's a ton of spawning spaces. Trust me, I placed a ton of sandstone blocks. Went with the sandstone. Maybe I should have picked a block I could pronounce. I went with the sandstone because I thought it was nice and light, given the contrast to the nether darkness here. So anyway, and plus it was easy for me to harvest. You can, quickly harvest it in the desert. But yeah, we got a ton of spawning spaces. You can see, in order to get from one layer to the other, I have some stairs. So if they spawn up here, they should be able to come down here and then make their way across to try to get me. And the same thing if they're on the bottom floor, they should see these stairs just fine and make their way up. But I only put the stairs so far on this one side. What way is this? Hey, little guy, you're hurting yourself. On the south side here. So we need to do the other 3 directions. I need to put stairs in, and then we need to deal with how we get them over to us. So I have a 3 wide here. I'm thinking about putting nether brick in the middle here because I really like the way sandstone, I have to slow down when I say that word now because I can have a hard time saying it. I like the way that nether brick goes against sandstone, so I might put a strip of nether brick in here, kind of add nether brick to this whole thing, And I was actually thinking about using it as decoration blocks around the rings as well, too. We'll see. We'll see. There's going to be a lot of beautification things we could do later. But yeah, we need to funnel them in. But the problem is if we just try to funnel them in this one wide gap here, they fight to get in. So I want to try a few things and see if it helps. We're going to do a little bit of science here. I haven't completely designed this farm in creative or anything like that, but I just want to kind of design it here with you guys, and we'll kind of learn from, you know, probably our mistakes. I'm thinking we go iron bars along here on both sides, and that should give them, you know, a 2 wide space ideally, right? So we have, you know, full block here and then half a block on each side. Hopefully if they have 2 full blocks to come at me on, they won't be, you know, fighting each other to get into the tunnel to get to me. And that's the one thing that we really want to keep in mind here with this farm, is that the reason why I added all 4 directions, unlike a lot of the other farms you've seen, is because the key to these farms and how fast they are is how fast you can kill the pigmen and actually clear the mob cap. So we want to make sure they get to us and they die as fast as possible. So that's why we're doing this. So anyway, all right, I'm going to go ahead and change some things up here, add in some iron bars, and add the stairs in, and then I think we'll be ready to kind of run our first preliminary test just to see if that's going to be good. So let me get that done. I'll be right back. All right, there we go. Got the nether brick in, as I mentioned. I do think that looks pretty good. I took out some torches, though, and it's looking a little dark in here. So gonna figure something out. Right now, I'll just put these in. And before we start this test, I kind of want to make sure I'm not going to die here. So, oh my gosh, look at my pick. We got to get this thing working soon. I only got 146 durability left. Let's just do this. Let's just take out. We're going to lose a couple blocks here. That's okay. But I don't want to die. So let's just take a couple blocks out here so they can't get to me. And then we'll activate this thing. We'll see what happens here. For this guy, oh, I'm a little nervous about this. I guess I could jump off if things go really bad, but let's just do this. Let's take out, yeah, we'll just do right here. Why not? And we'll see what happens. So next up, we just need to anger them. Is there no way they can get to me, right? There's no way they can get to me. Maybe I'll pillar up too. Well, they need to have a, oh, they need to think they can have a path to me, don't they? What we could do is if we do that and then that, they should think they can get to me through that. Okay, that might work. And, oh, you can see some Endermen up there. Yeah, I left a lot of holes in the glass on the top. I put the glass up there, obviously, to block the gas spawning. Did not think of Endermen, though. I think if we just put some light up there, that will be fine. It shouldn't affect the pigman spawning, and we can get rid of the Endermen as well. So, let's go ahead and not miss. Okay, here we go. I'm ready to jump off here if I have to. So let's see. The main thing we want to look for here is, are these guys all funneling? Oh my gosh, this is terrifying. Are they all funneling in a single file? Yes, they are. Look at that. Perfect. And that guy's a little bit confused down there. I don't know what's up with him. Okay, he finally found his way. And it looks like they're continuing to come my way from all directions. Oh, look at that. They're coming in fast. I'm getting excited, guys. I think this is going to work perfectly. Looks like no matter what floor they're on, they found their way up. Those guys back there didn't get the message. Are they just like a little bit out of range, maybe? Yeah, it looks like they came a little bit forward and he finally did. So maybe my circles are a little bit too big. We might have to trim them down if that's the case, because we got some stragglers on the outer edges there. Just the guys that are on the very outer edge of the blocks. And if I stand right here in the center, which is where I want to always be, I don't want anybody standing around. So may end up taking a shave off the edges on the outside anyway. We'll see. But this looks like this funneling system is working absolutely perfect. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing for the other 3 sides. I just wanted to make sure it was going to work, and apparently it is. So cool. All right, test number 1, successful. Let's hope we can continue to have success with the rest of this system. And Zedif swam in lava. Good job, buddy. All right, guys, see you in a second. I just realized that I need to repair my pickaxe, and these guys on the bottom here, if they died where they were aggro, yeah. Look at that. Uh-oh, there's one still. How did he survive the fall? What is going on? Wow, crazy. But oh my gosh, look at all this other ground, guys. And we should be able to repair some of our pickaxe. This is insane. This is insane. Look at all this XP on the ground. We've already got ourselves a pretty amazing gold XP farm, apparently. But yeah, we of course don't want to have to go up and down to get the XP. So we need to make sure. Oh, the ladder. Oh, the ladder. He caught on with the ladder. That's why. Okay. Well, that's not going to be a problem long term. Oh, this guy's going to kill me? Oh, he's going to kill me. Wow, he was packing a punch. What kind of sword was he wielding? Holy cow. All right, let's heal back up before any more guys come down. Hopefully they all despawn, and then we won't have any more aggro up there. But, yep. A little repair on my pickaxe at least. Sweet. All right, there we go. Got all these built up. You can see I got the stairs in. I got all the iron bars in. So basically these guys should just come right up and they will think that they can go in there. And if I fall in there, I'm going to start taking some damage because there is 24 minecarts in that one. And yeah, we don't want to do that. But you can see I have done all but one side. So I left the one here so that we could work on it together real quick. Tricky to get in here without killing myself. Okay, let's just try to play this semi-safe. We'll open that, do that, and we'll need to replace those, of course, which shouldn't be too bad. There and there. Okay, there we go. Now that's kind of nice because we can actually cut off one of the deals when we need to as well. So okay, let's go ahead and get the carts in. So we're gonna break these out. Have this side yet to do. All the other sides are already done, and we'll put down a rail. And we actually want it to face the other direction. So let's go ahead and take that out. We're actually gonna put in some trapdoors there. Anyway, actually, oops. Let me put the rail in first to get that to change direction. That way the carts don't try to come at me if I accidentally bump them or something. And we'll go ahead and start getting the carts on. So we're going to place 24 carts on. And once we put it on here, we can see F3B. You can kind of see the hitbox of the actual rail down there. So we need to get the rest on there. And yep, we just need to put 24 of these guys on. And then the next pigman that comes in here will be considered the 25th entity. And since the entity cramming rule is set at 25, he's not going to make it. So, all right, let me get all these carts in. Let's speed this part up a little bit. Okay, that's all the carts in, and we can test it ourselves by just stepping into it. Yep, took some damage, so that's definitely going to do the job here. So, okay, let's break. Let's see, do we have more trapdoors? Yeah, we need those. Let's break this guy out. Those should fall into place, and then we'll make sure they don't go anywhere by putting these back in. And then we can open that back up, and we should be good to go. All four sides now are done, and I'm going to turn this down because let's give this guy a little bit of a test here. Let's see. Let's just bring it down to 1. That should do. Okay, here we go. Let's get a guy mad at us here. Oh, if I don't one-shot him, we gotta just hurt him a little bit if we want them to pass on the fact that they're mad here. There we go. There we go. Okay. So now they should be coming in, and we'll see how fast we get level. I'm already level 50 from testing the other 3 sides, and they're coming in rather fast. Anybody on the server? Nope, just a zoom in. I believe he's in the overworld getting sheep. So let's be careful here. Oh my gosh, you see all the XP coming in like crazy. Super loud as these guys come in nonstop. Looks like we got a little bit of a problem. He's getting pushed out to the little ones. I don't think they can get through underneath here, but I think he got kind of slid between the bars and the trapdoors there. Maybe what we should do is get into camera count mode, and we can take a look and see what's going on here. Hopefully I don't die while I do that, but let's switch into camera count real quick. There we go. We see him coming in. And like I said, hopefully nothing bad happens to me. I haven't fully tested this thing out, but look at this thing crank. All these guys are coming in. Looks like we had a zombie spawn on the outer edge there. Crazy, crazy. Let's keep an eye on my character here. But look at how fast these guys are able to just spawn and get directly to me. They don't have to path find much. They don't have to walk around an entire circle. And we are just getting tons of spawns happening right now. And this thing actually looks really, really cool. Look at this. We look back and kind of got like a, I don't know, like a little spaceship thing looking with the iron bars. I think the iron bars worked out perfect. I'm not really seeing too many of these guys getting hung up at the gate here. He's spinning a little bit. I don't know what's up with this guy. I think he's confused. He's trying to spin around. That's okay. Everybody's just kind of pushing him out of the way and continuing forward anyway. But yeah, they're all making it nice and smooth. Ooh, I forgot the trapdoor over here. Looks like it didn't matter. Maybe they're not necessary, but I was trying to put trapdoors on these edges so that it would trick them into just walking right off that ledge. Looks like they don't care since it's just a too high gap anyway. We'd probably even lose these trapdoors on these stairs due to that. I don't think they're going to care. But yeah. Uh-oh. Taking damage. Oh, no. Okay. So I died somehow. I'm not sure how. But I might want to check that out. Let's see. Did one guy get in here? Oh, he like glitched through. Oh, he's on a chicken. No, wait, the cart's moved. Oh, okay. He somehow slid the carts forward. Okay, so we might need to rethink this here and maybe put something on the ground so they can't move forward. Wow, he somehow glitched through. Well, my character's dead. I better cut this, respawn back in, and come back and get my stuff before it despawns. It looks like it's scattered all over the place. So, and it looks like he's put on some armor as well. So I'm going to have to come back and kill these guys. Okay, well, it was going well. It looks like we got something else to solve here. Yeah, I'll be right back. All right, so that got a little crazy, and I actually ended up losing some things. Of course, I lost my elytra, out of all things. I lost a bow, and yeah, my shovel, my axe, and some food and stuff. But anyway, no big deal, no big deal. That's the risk we take, build something like this. It's going to give us infinite XP. But anyway, I think I have fixed the issue. I haven't really been able to test it too much yet because Cub Fan, okay, I'll just throw that over there like I haven't lost enough today. Cub Fan's on the server, and he's definitely working in the nether. So, yeah, I'm not getting a lot of spawns up here. That is one downside of this farm is, you know, anytime anybody's in the nether, the spawn rates are going to be a lot lower. But when he stepped out for just a bit, as you saw what happened, it was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. And let's see, now I've done, so let me show you what I've changed here. The minecarts are now, hello, the minecarts are now actually sitting on a track. So I didn't remove the track. So because the track's facing into the trapdoors down there, it's hard to show you. But here, let me just do this. Because they're facing into these trapdoors, you can see they're like vibrating back and forth. They're trying to move. They can't go anywhere. These trapdoors are holding them in now. And there's an actual track underneath them. You see that? And so, yeah, they're not going to go anywhere. And then I've also put a full block in here of glass. And that made it so that these iron panes could connect, or the iron bars here, could connect all the way to the glass. And that should make it so we're not getting things escape as well. There are a few other little problems here. So by putting in that glass, I actually made a problem that I can no longer see out in the corners to shoot these guys. So before I was kind of shooting out through there. And so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put a guy right here above my head. And we'll just hit him with a snowball. And hopefully that will aggro everybody in range. We'll find out. If not, I may need to like chain a couple other guys to kind of relay the aggro signal or something. I don't know exactly what the range is on aggro here, but right now I just been kind of coming down. Oh, okay, and I'll leave the game for a second for some reason, and we'll go back up here. Hopefully that did it. Like I said, there's not a lot of these guys around, but now you can see the babies. They're not getting out, but there's just enough space outside of the minecart. So the babies are living. I'm kind of hoping that once other pigmen come in here, it'll be enough to kind of push the baby around, and that will kill them. We'll see. We'll see. I need to actually get a full test here. So yeah, Cub, if you could just log out of the server. I know you're probably working on a huge project. Can't wait to see what it is, but oh man. Anyway, I think what I'll do next is there's actually another issue with these guys, these zombies, because they're social aggro, or they're social spawning. When these pigmen are getting, you know, killed and hurt and damaged, they're spawning pretty much everywhere, including, let me see if this is probably a bad idea to go out here, but let me see if I can show you. They're actually spawning in very weird spots, and it's kind of outside. Oh, geez. Oh, no. Whoa. Oh, that was a bad place to be. Oh, man. That was a close one. Okay, nothing come up on me right now. Let's see if we can see. Ah, yeah, we can over there. So you see that there's actually a bunch of zombies over there, and they're actually spawning kind of outside the bars, and then there's nowhere for them to go. So I think I'm gonna have to just get rid of these so that there's nowhere for them to spawn. I didn't think they could spawn on these because the iron bars are there, but apparently they can. So I'm going to go around, I'm going to clean this up, and hopefully at some point Cub will be done with what he's working on, and we can get a full test out of this guy. So I'll keep cleaning this up, and if he does happen to log out, I'll be back to give it a full test, and hopefully we don't die this time. All right, so I just talked to Cub Fan. He said he's in the end, so... Oop, Tango fell from a high place. Everybody's dying today, jeez. And I got my pigmen in here, snowball fight. That's what we're going to do. We're going to pick a fight right now with him. Wait a minute. Are you really not going to get mad at me for hitting you with the snow? What is happening here? Uh-oh. This is not working. Is this iron bar keeping me from hitting him? Okay, so that's not working. Okay, we're going to have to... I don't know what the deal is. Why doesn't he want to get mad at me for throwing snowballs at him? That doesn't make any sense. All right, we'll do it this way then. And, oh, things are going to get loud because I turned my volume back up. But let's see. Hopefully we don't die this time. I'm afraid to go into my... Oh, geez. Okay, we're going to turn this down. Okay. All right, hopefully we start to get some massive XP. Not sure what's up with this guy. Not getting aggro. But this thing looks like it is cranking once again. We still have this problem with the babies to figure out. If you look at it, their hitbox is just barely... I mean, it's hard to tell right now. But they just barely miss the minecarts. So I wonder if we can make this something a little thicker, like a cobblestone wall or something. And that will make sure the babies die. It's not going to look as good with cobblestone wall. I really like the iron bars, but we may have to do something like that. Otherwise, these guys are eventually going to stock up enough in here that we won't be hitting mob cap, or we'll fill a mob cap with babies, basically. Right now, I'm mainly more concerned about whether or not we're going to die, and we seem to be getting a lot of XP. Of course, item collection is going to be our next priority here. We're going to need to make sure that we're doing something with all this stuff we're collecting. Got to get all the gold going, and maybe smelt the iron, or the gold swords into gold, so we can get a little extra that way. And of course, I need to make sure that I can just stand here AFK all night long and not have any issues with that too. So so far it looks like it's working pretty good here. I'm thinking once there's like more than one baby, that they'll kind of push each other into the minecarts. So you see like this, there's two in there, and this guy's kind of jumping around, and eventually he hits the minecart. Now there's two of them stocked up. I don't know, but I'm not dying, so that's a thing, and I'm getting lots and lots of XP, so this is working well. This is working great, and I'm gonna leave myself here probably between episodes, do a lot of testing on this thing. We'll see if it's foolproof, make sure I don't die again. I might want to put away some of my good stuff while I stand here. But anyway, that's going to do it for this build today. I'm going to head back over to my base here, and we're going to recognize some patrons to finish up the episode. All right, we're running a little short on time today. We got 5 patrons to recognize. We got a Wandering Nerd right here. It says bring in the magma cubes, and I got the Twitter tag right there if you want to follow Wandering Nerd on Twitter. And yeah, of course, the magma cubes is a reference to me getting owned by magma cubes this season. And I could have used a little bit of armor from this guy to keep myself safe from those things. Thank you so much, Wandering Nerd. Appreciate your support on Patreon. Also got DJ Master 1778. Got a great message here. It says, stay positive, #smile more. Great message to everybody. I recommend the same. And you are a farmer. Let's see. Do you have decent pumpkin trade there. Maybe something I could use. Thank you so much, DJ. Appreciate that. Next up, we got Sorn Alaval. Hopefully I said your last name correctly. He says, co-founder of the Temple, the best goalie ever. Talking about some things that have been happening on my Patreon server. Goalie, been playing, what is the name of the game? I don't know. It's like hockey that we made on the Patreon server. And I guess he's a pretty good goalie at it. So, and I believe the Temple, I know what you're referring to. Pretty amazing build there as well. You are a cleric, my friend. Thank you for your your support as well. Nylea Huntress. Got a Sunday stream at mixer.com/NyleaHuntress. Hopefully that's still going on. Go check it out on Mixer, guys. You know what Mixer is. Live streaming platform that I am partnered on, and hopefully you guys have caught some live streams over there. You are also a cleric. Got a little better gold deal there, which I may be using if I get way too much gold on my hands to get some emeralds there. And last but not least, we got Kimmy, also known as Kimmy Maria on YouTube. This is a good old friend of mine. Spent a lot of time with Kimmy. Went to Minecon in Anaheim. Stayed at the Hermit House. And she's just a wonderful lady. Part of the SMB crew. You guys should know that. The old SMB crew that I was on before HermitCraft. She's still over there holding down the fort. Making Let's Plays over there. And check out those Let's Plays, guys. Give some support to Kimmy because she is wonderful in supporting me here on Patreon and in other ways. So Kimmy, thank you so much. Really do appreciate it, everyone. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. It was a lot of work. It was a lot of work. And oh, you may notice my XP dropped between clips. Yeah. Remember that time I told you I lost my elytra? Yeah, I didn't remember that. And I jumped off the gold farm and splatted on the ground. So didn't die from my own gold farm. It was just my stupidity. But anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe before you go. With that said, I'll see you guys again next time. Have a good one, everyone.